B&M has just slashed prices across the store. There's garden furniture in the sale, loads of great garden bits. The new back to school range has arrived, and I found some brilliant new homeware finds you won't want to miss. These are the 10 B&M buys I wouldn't miss this week. I've been right through the store to find the products I genuinely think are worth your money. Now, B&M have topped up their viral brunch club collection, which has been absolutely everywhere this spring and summer. It's proved so popular, stores just keep adding new pieces to the ranges. They've already released things like a £6 water bottle and a £3.50 travel mug, and there are plenty of other croissant-themed bits available too. My store only had the water bottle and the travel mug in stock, but I've seen on B&M social media that other stores are stocking things like croissant glass drinks bottles, mugs, and other matching accessories. So if you're hoping to pick some of the newer pieces up, I definitely check your local B&M before they sell out again. There were also some really lovely new homeware finds. I've seen lots of people sharing this boucle style storage ottoman, and at just £10, I think it's a really good buy. It feels lovely and soft, has a really nice shape, and if you're looking for some neutral storage, I think this is a great option. I also spotted these storage display books for £7. I've actually got a couple of these at home, and they're brilliant for styling shelves or coffee tables. They look like decorative books, but they open up and you can store handy things in. But my favourite homeware find was this lovely plant pot for just £4. It was over in the garden section, and if you've been following me for a while, you'll know I can't resist the scalloped edge. I thought it was a really lovely design, and it's the perfect size for a basil plant in my kitchen, so I bought one immediately. B&M have also launched their back to school collection, and as a massive stationery fan, I always love having looked through this selection. There were some really lovely fun pencil cases along with plenty of planners, notebooks and other stationery bits. I really like the weekly planner with all the monthly dividers, and I also picked up a magnetic weekly planner for the fridge. We've already started using it at home, and it's really handy for keeping track of what's going on. They also had some really retro looking pencil cases. I'm sure I had one just like this when I was at school. There were loads of novelty stationery items too, but do let me know in the comments whether your children are allowed to have these at school, because when mine were younger, their school was really strict about what they could take in. The whole collection is really colourful, really affordable, and it had already been ransacked. The lady in the store told me that they only just put it out, so if there's anything you've got your eye on, I definitely pop in soon before the best bits disappear. B&M also had a really good selection of outdoor lighting, and the best bit, there was a lot of it reduced. They had these 50 solar powered string lights reduced to £18, the solar hot air balloon lights down to £5, and a set of 2 Moroccan style wall lights for just £4.50. And a pack of 4 LED wall lights was reduced down to £6. One of my favourites was this hanging garden light for £8, very similar to one I bought in Dunelm for £15, and they even had a Let's Party light up sign reduced to just £8. So if you're looking for some outdoor lighting, they had some really good bargains. There were also some big reductions across the garden furniture. I spotted a bistro set with £40 off, reduced to just £85, as well as a Rat in Effect bistro set down to just £70. One of my favourite was the grey bistro set with a table, chairs and cushions included, reduced to £85, and these boxes can easily fit in a normal car, which makes them really easy to get home. If you're looking for something a bit larger, they also had a sofa set with cushions and a coffee table, reduced to £175, plus another garden set with a really handy folding table, reduced to £150. I also like the fact that they sell individual garden chairs, so if you just need a couple of extra seats, the string chairs was £35 each, and I can tell you from experience they are really comfortable. And if you're on a tighter budget, the cheapest set I saw had been reduced to just £70. There are some really good bargains if you're still looking to update your garden this summer. There were also some great reductions on garden accessories. This huge marble effect garden clock was half price at just £7.50, and I thought it looked really smart. The set of 3 wicker leaves was also reduced by 50%. And one thing I was really tempted by were these ceramic welcome to my garden signs. They were £3 each, and I thought they were really lovely. These rattan side tables are also half price at just £10. And if you've got a modern garden, I think they'd look brilliant. I was very tempted, but I managed to walk away. The little toadstools had been reduced to just £2.50, and there was also this solar-powered light-up garden plaque, reduced from £12 down to £7. It took me a moment to work out what it was, but the whole plaque lights up, and I thought it was actually a really nice touch. And one of the best buys was this expanding artificial laurel trellis, reduced from £14 to £8.50. I've used these before for extra privacy, and they work really well at £8.50, and I thought they were the best buy of the lot. B&M have also expanded their premium Karina Bailey home collection. If you like the sort of home accessories you'd normally see in places like Next Home or M&S, it's definitely worth having a look at this range. There were candles, reed diffusers, decorative vases and tiny sculptural pieces, all in really neutral contemporary colours. It feels much more premium than you might expect at B&M, and I was really impressed with the candles. I thought some of the scents were really nice, so definitely have a look if you're in B&M. I really love these metal planters. They had this heritage gardenware design on the front, and I thought they were a really good price, and they'd look lovely planted up in your garden, or if you're having a summer get together, they'd be perfect filled with ice to keep your drinks in and make them nice and cold. They also had this large outdoor mirror for £18. It was a really good size, and I love the whitewash shutter detail with the little handles. So if you're trying to make a small garden feel a bit bigger, an outdoor mirror is always a great idea. Then I spotted these huge lanterns for £12. They're much bigger than they look on the camera, with a black metal frame and glass panels. You just add your own candle, and I think they'd look beautiful in a garden or even used as wedding decoration. I also had a quick look down the bathroom aisle and spotted this lovely new collection of bathroom accessories. I really like the dark wood detail with the ridge stone effect design. It definitely gave me Next Home vibes, but at a fraction of the price. There was a £4 soap dispenser along with a matching soap dish, tray and a toothbrush holder. So if you're looking to give your bathroom a quick update, I thought this was a really nice range. I spotted the viral brunch club pyjamas that have been all over social media. These are £12 for the adults, and the matching children's version is £8. I love the print, but if I'm honest, the fabric just wasn't for me. It's lovely and soft, but it's that type of material that makes me feel way too hot. I also had a quick look down the beauty aisle, and I think I'm going to do a separate video on all the dupes. But one of the things I've seen all over social media is the snail mooching cream. This snail eye cream was £2.50, so if you've been wanting to try it, this is a really affordable option. One of my favourite finds though are these hydrating body mists for just £1.29. The scents are lovely and they're perfect for popping in your suitcase for holiday. They also had their own Sol de Janeiro inspired range, including the £3.59 booty balm, and they had these gift sets for £5.99, and to be honest, the scents are incredibly similar, and they even had matching lip balms too. B&M have also launched a really cute Toy Story range, and it's the first place I've seen matching Toy Story pet toys. These were £6 each. There was also lip balms for £2.49. There were some bath scents and even some scented notebooks and loads of really fun stationery. I was tempted by the pen, but I definitely don't need any more. If you're looking for actual toys, the figures started from £18.99, or you could pick up a set of 2 for £14.99. So whether you're buying for a Toy Story fan or just want a few affordable bits, there's a really good selection. And that's everything I spotted on this trip to B&M. Let me know in the comments what your favourite find was. I'm really pleased with my new scalloped plant pot. I think it looks far more expensive than the £4 I paid. So if you're heading to B&M, let me know what you'd pick up. And if you love finding the best value homeware, garden buys and everyday bargains, make sure you check out some of the videos on my channel. Don't forget to hit subscribe if you haven't already. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Quick one before I go. My small business, the Linen Organiser, is now back in stock. If you want your bedding neat, separated and easy to find, these bands keep everything together perfectly. They're available in all sizes and you can shop them on Amazon with free Prime delivery across the UK. I'll leave the link below.